Hey, I have not done a review today, which is what I planned to do for this Monday part of my weekend. Uh, but I did actually start going through the chapters of Just North of Nowhere by Lawrence Santoro, just sort of reviewing them, getting the titles, kind of going like, okay, what happened in this section, what happened in this section, to kind of rebuild up my kind of conception of this uh, very kind of loose novel or collection of stories all centered around the town of Bluffington. Um, just to sort of like go, oh, okay, let me remind myself. And I just wanted to do, just because I haven't done anything else today, let me just talk a little bit about what I've seen so far, which is, Lawrence Santoro is slowly kind of building up a story here. We have Eugene Roy. We have weirdly adult Eugene Roy coming back to the town, but it being the town of his childhood with his younger self and Leslie there, and Leslie being, I guess, the woman she loved, he loved. Um, so we've got that going on, and I know later we've got a whole thing with the Dorblers with that they're going to give birth to a guy who's then in the future will get sent back in time, and he will uh, basically his seed will he's had sex with proto-humans and thus has founded the human race and has been basically immortal all this time, but he figures that what's going to happen is he's going to be born just in a moment, and then he will the circle will close and he will poof because there can't be two of them, which is weird. And we have Ruth Potter, the librarian, who's had this kind of real feud with Miss Burroughs, who's a kind of a descendant of or kind of married into the Burroughs family, and Burroughs himself took pictures back in like the kind of the turn of the century on these engravings. But you can go into these engravings and you can experience the day, but it's not going back in time. It's just going into like a little pocket universe where this day exists and you can do stuff in it, but it won't actually affect things going forward. I know Ruth is going to bump into a young Winston Churchill and get to kind of talk to him and tell him about all the stuff he's going to do, but it won't affect anything because he's not going to. This isn't Winston Churchill. This is this black and white daguerreotype. We're going to have stuff with Bunch being used as kind of bait for hunting an elder god and killing an elder god. Um, but yeah. So I'm enjoying kind of going back and kind of reifying these stories because yeah, it's an interesting effect that Lawrence Santoro manages here. Uh, it's really an audio guy's book. It's like it's all kind of voices and rhythms of language and stuff like that. Sometimes it kind of goes on to the purple side for me. Like it's like, oh, this is somebody who really likes to read this stuff out loud. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So I figured I'd just do a little check-in with that since, you know, that's what that's what I have worked on something today. I've worked on that, and I've I've done other stuff today. Did the caulking of the garage. That's the main thing that we're trying to get done today. And I got groceries, and I got laundry, various things, which I will write down in my journal. My journal, which has my little list of what did you do today, and I'll probably discover all the things that I did do, and that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, I will leave it there for the moment, and oh God, this may be I kind of segued into a Dirk episode, but maybe I'll do another Dirk episode in a little bit. We'll see. Since I'm apparently not going to do any light episodes today. More videos later.